Welcome, everyone, to the Smart Listening Lab. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Peter. We're so glad you've joined us today for another exciting episode designed to help you master English.
That's right, Peter. Today we're diving into something truly practical, learning English through common, everyday dialogues. You know, those conversations you have with friends, colleagues, or even when you're just out and about.
Absolutely. The best way to learn a language isn't always from a textbook. It's often by listening to how people actually speak in real situations. That's why we've put together a special segment for you today.
We're going to introduce you to two of our friends, Amy and Robert. They're going to have a short conversation in a very common social scenario. Your job is just to listen, relax, and try to pick up on what they're talking about.
Don't worry if you don't understand every single word. That's perfectly normal. After their dialogue, Sarah and I will break it down for you, focusing on key phrases, vocabulary, and some cool idioms they might use.
Exactly. We'll repeat the important words and phrases, explain what they mean, and then give you alternative ways to use them in your own conversations. Our goal is to make learning English fun, easy, and super useful for your daily life.
So, without further ado, let's join Amy and Robert. Imagine they're at a casual get-together, maybe a small party or a coffee shop. Listen closely.
Hey, Robert. Long time no see. How have you been?
Amy, what a pleasant surprise. I've been great, thanks. Just keeping busy, you know. How about yourself?
Can't complain, really. Work's been a bit hectic, but I'm managing. I actually just got back from a short trip last week.
Oh, really? Where did you go? Sounds lovely.
I went up to the mountains, needed a breath of fresh air. It was absolutely stunning.
That sounds amazing. I could really use a break myself. Are you settled back in now?
Mostly. Still trying to get back into the swing of things, but I'm getting there.
Well, it's good to see you. We should definitely catch up properly soon.
We definitely should. I'd like that a lot. Let's touch base next week.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
All right, fantastic. That was Amy and Robert. A nice, natural conversation, wasn't it?
Very natural. And I'm sure many of our listeners could relate to that kind of chat. Now, let's break down some of the wonderful English they used.
Absolutely. Peter, what were some of the first phrases that stood out to you?
Well, right at the beginning, Amy said, "Long time no see." This is a super common and friendly way to greet someone you haven't seen in a while.
That's a great one. Long time no see. It literally means, I haven't seen you for a long time. You can use it with friends, family, or even colleagues you have a good relationship with. For example, you could say, "Hey Mark, long time no see. How's the family?"
Exactly. Then Robert replied with, "What a pleasant surprise." This is a polite way to show you're happy to see someone unexpectedly.
Yes, pleasant surprise. You could use this in many situations. Finding that $20 bill in my old jacket was a pleasant surprise, or getting an unexpected day off work was a pleasant surprise.
Amy also mentioned, "Can't complain, really." This is a casual way to say, "I'm doing well," or "everything's fine." It means you have no major problems to report.
It's very common. Can't complain. If someone asks, "How are you doing?" and things are generally good, you can simply say, "Can't complain." It's much more relaxed than saying, "I am functioning optimally."
True. And then Amy said, "Work's been a bit hectic." Hectic means very busy and full of activity.
Yes, hectic. So if your day is very busy, you can say, "I had a really hectic day at work," or "The morning rush hour can be pretty hectic."
Robert then asked, "Are you settled back in now?" This means, are you back to your normal routine after your trip?
Settled back in. You can use this for anything where you're returning to a routine. After moving to a new city, it took me a few weeks to get settled back in. Or, are you settled back in after your holiday?
And Amy responded with an excellent idiom. Still trying to get back into the swing of things. This means returning to a normal routine and feeling comfortable with it again after a break.
Oh, I love that one. Get back into the swing of things. So if you've been sick and are returning to work, you might say, "It's taking me a while to get back into the swing of things after my illness." Or, After the long weekend, it's hard to get back into the swing of things on Monday.
Finally, at the end, Amy suggested, let's touch base next week. To touch base means to make contact or briefly communicate with someone, usually to discuss something or check in.
Yes, touch base. It's very common in professional and social settings. I'll touch base with you after the meeting to give you an update. Or, let's touch base tomorrow morning to finalize the plans.
Wow, so many useful phrases in just a short dialogue.
Exactly. And that's the power of learning English through common dialogues. You hear how native speakers use these phrases naturally.
We encourage all of you to go back and listen to Amy and Robert's conversation again. Try to spot these phrases and think about how you might use them in your own English conversations.
Practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to try out these new words and idioms. The more you use them, the more comfortable you'll become.
That's all the time we have for today on the Smart Listening Lab. We hope you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful for your English learning journey.
Thank you for tuning in. Join us next time for more practical English learning tips and engaging dialogues.
Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep learning.
Bye for now.
See ya!
Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing, and for more English lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.